the cue. Mikey! Sil! Would you stop?
Get there, get there. Way to run, Art. Way to run, Art, dude. Good job, Derek! You gotta film the game, you gotta do this.
No, I'm only filming Jordan.
Let's go, Jordan. Think about it.
Jordan, Jake. Whoa.
Get it out quicker, Jordan. A little faster, Jordan.
That's it. That's a side. One big play, buddy.
Okay, let's go, Jordan.
If I'm in your way, it's too bad, Greg.
Get up, Jordan.
Rock went back out. All right.
Come on, let's hustle the field.
And I go with Nora, yada yada. I said, all right. And so then Nora gets on the phone, and she says,
That's it, Michael. A little bit farther back.
Aaron wanted to ask him.
Nice solid hit. Get Benji in here. Bring him on home. Make that triple here.
Let's go, Mikey! Let's go, Mikey. Nothing. What?
Why? Because what? Don't tell them that.
Good eye, Mikey, but you're going to have to start swinging here pretty soon.
What?
11!
All right, good shot. Good shot. Swing, buddy. Slow motion baby swing. Now, come on, 3 more. Come on, Mike. Kill it, Mike. All right, everybody ready?
Good eye, Mike.
Good eye, Mike.
Next 2, you got to swing at. You got 1 strike, 2 more balls to go. So swing at both of them. Swing at both of them.
Let's go, Mikey. Put the bat on it.
It's okay, good cut.
You gotta swing at this one, okay? You're swinging. Come on now. All right. Good try, buddy.
That's okay, Mike.
Okay, that's all right, Mikey. Okay, guys, right here. Yeah.
Get it, Jordan.
Okay, Mikey, you gotta put your foot on that bag.
Good job, Brandon. Good job, buddy.
Good hustle.
Way to hustle, buddy. Way to hustle. I don't know. Is it
Get the ball. Get the ball. Good swing, Sammy. Good hustle, Mark. Come on, Josh.
hit, bud.
I don't know what these seats are for.
Those folks are doing the concession.
Not very cheerful.
That was right on the money. Go, Jordan.
Whoa. Come on, Jordan, slam one.
Well, they can't see that good in the daytime. Do you think that's what color? You can see good.
Come on, Jordan.
Eye on the ball. Oh.
Come on, buddy. Good eye, Jordan. Come on, buddy. Hey, buddy. He was just in the right place at the right time.
Good eye, Tony. Good eye. Wait for the one you want.
Drape like that really fast. And then it was going to go away. And then it was going to go away. That one James then was the Pirates.
Thanks, Coach.
You got any more, Bill? Mommy, after
Okay, Ben. Save your arm. Okay, just put them right across.
You sit down. I'm letting Mark do all the running out and hollering.
That's it.
Derek, get ready, Derek.
Go, Ben.
Give him a target. Give him a nice inside target, right in the middle.
Derek, get ready.
Take your time, set your feet.
Ready position, Derek. Let's go.
Come on, throw a strike.
Mikey. Mikey.
Hit him swinging. That's it.
Go, Ben.
Right down the middle. There it is. That's it. That's it.
Good, Benji.
Got to get 2 strikeouts and you can throw it hard.
What's that? Mike.
Take your time.
Michael.
Deep breath.
One step.
Deep breath. That's it. Good pitch. You're going to throw a strike right there. Nope. Got off balance there a little bit. Right down the middle. Get your feet set.
Go, Ben.
Ready, Derek. You ready, Mikey? Mikey.
That's it. Now get it. Come on, Jake.
Good job, Jake. Way to keep it in front of you.
If I'm in your way, tell me to back up.
Good
I'm just
back
trying
up,
to get Jordan
Michael.
catching.
Michael. Good backup.
Come on, guys. Help your pitcher out. Let's stop the ball.
Michael was right there.
Mike
Hey,
C.
look where Mike C was right behind Jake.
I didn't even
I
see him.
had him in here.
Second base.
Nice.
There you go,
Always
Benji.
use these things I'm trying to get rest. Yeah, exactly.
Take your time, walk. Check out that first baseman every once in a while.
Michael.
My Zoom, when I zoom it up, though, it seems to get blurry.
There it
I
is.
don't know if it takes
Good
a minute
hit.
to autofocus. Probably.
One more like that, Benji.
Benji's a teenager.
Wow.
All right, Benji.
Good job, bitch.
Unfortunately, I'll be in a wheelchair very quick.
See, it doesn't.
There it is. Got him.
Two, Michael.
Two, Michael. Two, Michael. Jake! What planet, Jake?
Got a tag, Derek.
Uh-oh.
Jake, you got to be ready. It's baseball. He can't yell at you and say, get down there and cover. You got to be there. You got to think.
Well, where is Michael?
You're the oldest. You're supposed to know.
Or where? Tell me, shortstop. Well, I just said tell me
All
where he
season
is.
practice.
They're learning the corner.
Oh, I know. I don't mind if you're hustling. Walking.
Come on, Mark. Come on, Mark. Come on, Mark. Come on, Mark. Throw the ball, Aaron. Throw it in. Hold it right there. Right there. Mikey. Hey.
Did you hear what I said?
Good pitch, Ben.
Good job, Ben.
Good job, dude.
Brandon, way a little bit. Michael. Way to come out of the hole, Jordan. Good job, buddy. Back in there.
Take your time.
Jordan, try to get him.
Check the plate, Brandon. Check the plate. Watch the ball. All right, Benji. All right. Good job. Hey, ready position. Michael, ready position. Okay, Smokey, let's go. Good, Ben. Good, Ben. Rear up. You can fire. All right, Sam. Watch the ball. Next play. Watch the ball. Smoke!
All right.
Hustle in, Pirates! Good go. Come on, Mikey, hustle, bud. Good job. You like shortstop? Keep you busy, doesn't it? Come on, hustle in, guys. Come on, hustle in. Good job. You what? Come on, Pirates, stand up.
I didn't have it on record all that time.
Have you had it on record the whole time?
No, now it's on. Yeah, now it's on. There he is.
See,
Get over here, over here. Back up. Catcher boy. Julie, get back in the picture with him again.
Okay.
All right.
Wait for a good one, Stevie.
Except that you're not catching anything.
I'm gonna catch your camera. I didn't know I was going out.
Swing fast. You're in there, buddy. You're in there.
Aaron.
Get that back.
But at least it's not like. At least you can't throw it. At least it's not like.
Put it on my hand.
All right, go!
Hey, it's foul now. Good job.
Yeah, but don't you get on base if you got hit by the ball?
Did he get hit though?
Let me rerun that just a minute. Let me replay this just 1 second. Let me replay that. Yeah, he's hit by the ball. Come on, Mikey.
Oh, dude.
Good eye, Mike. Come on, Mikey, go. Whoa.
Yeah, that's us from a lot.
Mikey, we need a help. Coach. Are we winning?
We're close now.
Good eye, Mikey.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know for sure. It's hard to keep all of it, but it's only like a couple of runs.
Go, Mikey.
Coming in fast now.
But I have it. So that means you got well, we haven't counted what we scored this inning. So it'll be closer, okay?
All right, Mikey, take your base.
It's a way to read them.
Let's go, Derek. Let's go.
What, Jordan?
Just a nice, sorry. Just a nice.
I already had the talk with him. Yeah. I told him watch the pitches, and if it gets up to 3-1, just walk. All right, come on, Jordan. Oh, is that a foul ball? I'm trying to watch the game.
How many outs? 2.
Come on. Do it.
Good eye. Good eye,
Good try, Derek. Had to run on anything there, didn't you? First base, good job. Woohoo! Hey, look at the camera. Position, come on.
Joey.
Wait till Jordan's ready now, Michael, before you throw it. Eric, what's wrong with your arm? What do you keep doing that for?
Okay, now you're ready, Michael.
Straight on the ball, Brad.
Or Rick's probably being a cooking fool back there.
Well, Brad, straighten it out, buddy.
Good try, Brad. Hey, wait till everybody's ready now. Michael, look around. Hold the pitch, Michael.
I lost track of
Dave,
the batter.
Dave Early. Question.
What batter is this? I lost track of the batter.
I think he's our sixth batter.
Julie, excuse me.
Come on, Pirates!
They changed, made a few minor changes in the beginning. I said, oh, no problem. Now see, this is how I had it originally.
Michael.
And then they made these changes. You know how I just switched them. But as long as they just didn't do it.
All right, bring him in.
Have that bird!
All right, Jordan, let's go.
You're in the hole. Let's go. Jake, you're in the hole. Let's go.
And you
Hey, Josh, you okay?
Come on, Jordan, good eye. Good eye, Jordan, come on. All right, Jordy, take your base.
let's go, Tony.
Jort. Heads up when you're running, Jordan. Run fast. Well, go fast. You need to get home. Jordan, pay attention. Jordan, heads up.
Good eye, Tony. Here we go, Jay.
All right, Jake.
And run, Jay. Run. All right, I see you, Steve. Hey, Michael.
Where'd Greg go?
All right, Jake, be a hitter, buddy. Good eye, good eye.
Hey, Tony, if it's on the ground, you're moving.
Ah.
Make contact, Jake. Make it be in there. 23 minutes. All right, let's go, let's go.
Good eye, Steve. Michael, don't worry about it.
Good job.
All right!
We're here and I'm always fancy. That's cool. Great. Well, you know when it goes black for a moment. You know what happened.
Well, if it didn't do it with me, I keep saying superstar. Hey, Mikey.
Good job, Mike.
Okay, turn around. You're up.
Benjamin, are those strikes? Good swing, man. What?
Not a race. Take your time.
Strike two. There you go. Let's do it, man.
Come on, Mikey.
Good eye. That's ball 4. That's ball 4, eh?
Right, be alert out there.
Watch out. Turn around there and go play get practice. Pay attention to what you're doing.
Come on, guys, we're waiting for the ball.
One out. One out in any base, guys. One out in any base.
Go, Derek.
On the bench, Jared.
Come on, Derek.
On the bench.
Good hustle. What a nice hit. Good play.
Come on, Jordan.
Is this school lesson now? No. We need two. Two more to win.
Nope.
Who's winning? 2 out. Who's winning? That's wrong. So if we get 2, we're tied. If we get 2, we're tied. Yes. We get 3. We get 3, we win.
Yep.
So it is. Somebody has to win. We have to tie.
Oh, shit.
But then we have to play another inning. Yeah!
Okay, I'm on it.
You guys are watching this new pitcher, I hope.
50 out in any base. 2 out. 2 out and we're done. 1 out, we're done, guys. Out in any base. Everybody ready. 50 come out. Let's get ready
Come on, Tony. You can do it.
Good job. Good job, Josh. You're hanging there, buddy.
Get out of there. You guys are too close. I can't get your faces in there.
Jordan, let's go.
Get over there with the team.
from Channel 6 WSYX TV Columbus. This is 6 News at 5.
The FBI locked up a Central Ohio man for plotting a potentially lethal attack. They believe Larry Wayne Harris and another man may have wanted to unleash deadly anthrax on a major U.S. subway system. Good afternoon, I'm Charlene Brown.
And I'm Tom Ziska. Larry Harris's name should sound familiar. He's the Lancaster man who bought 3 vials of bubonic plague bacteria back in 1995. Last night, authorities arrested Harris and another man near Las Vegas. The FBI says the 2 men had what appeared to be anthrax, a bacteria that can be fatal to humans. Some reports say the 2 were even planning to release those germs into a major subway system in the U.S.
The FBI says the 2 men may have been about to do some sort of testing on the anthrax. That's the same excuse that Harris made back in 1995 when police here in Ohio caught him with bubonic plague bacteria. He was charged with fraud and pleaded guilty last year. He was sentenced to 18 months probation and then ordered to do 200 hours of community service. For the latest on the anthrax plot, we go live now to reporter Carla Wall. She is joining us from Henderson, Nevada, which is the city where Harris was arrested last night, and they are still investigating. Here's Carla Wohl now with the latest on this developing case. Carla, what can you tell us now?
The danger appears to be over, but many questions remain about the suspects and what they intended to do with a deadly biological agent. 47-year-old William Levitt and 46-year-old Larry Wayne Harris are charged with possessing and transporting a dangerous biological agent, a deadly germ the FBI believes is anthrax.
Because of the nature and the seriousness of a biological chemical, we had to act.
On Wednesday, the FBI got a tip that Harris and Levitt were planning to test the biological agent at this doctor's office in Henderson outside Las Vegas. Last night, agents wearing gas masks searched the office. This morning, they arrested the suspects outside, carefully wrapping their Mercedes in plastic to contain any possible leaks.
There is no indication that anyone associated with that clinic has anything to do with these charges or what we're interested in. No indication at all.
Dr. Daniel Royal says he has leased research equipment from Levitt, but had no idea he was involved in anything illegal.
He's the most unassuming, most friendly person you'd ever want to meet.
The other suspect, Larry Wayne Harris, has been linked to the Aryan Nation and pled guilty 2 years ago in his home state, Ohio, of illegally obtaining bubonic plague. At the time, Harris said he was doing it for the good of the country. Recently, he sat down with Primetime Live and told them in an interview to air next week just how easy it is to obtain a number of biological agents.
Anthrax. It would take me a few more days to get some cholera. It would take me maybe a few more days to get some plague. It's easy.
There has been speculation that Harris and Levitt were trying to copy the 1995 nerve gas attack on a Tokyo subway that killed 12, but the FBI will not confirm that.
There's no indication what a target might have been, or even if there was a target at this time.
Now, the FBI has taken the car to a military base where they will test the biological agent to determine if it is, in fact, anthrax. As for the suspects, they have a date in court. That is the very latest from Las Vegas. Reporting live, I'm Carla Wohl. Now back to you.
Carla, thank you. One question, though. What happens to these 2 men now?
Well, the 2 men are going to be in court in about an hour where they will appear before the U.S. magistrate. At that time, an affidavit will be released, and we are being told that we will learn much, much more about this case then.
All right, Carla, thank you. Reporting live from Henderson, Nevada. Now, Larry Wayne Harris is well known to experts in biological weapons. Kyle Olson is one of those experts and says it is no surprise the FBI had kept an eye on Harris.
Larry Wayne Harris is number 1 with a bullet on any list of crackpots out there who might be acquiring weapons like this. Larry Wayne Harris is not a Nobel scientist, a Nobel Prize-winning scientist. He's just basically a middling microbiologist who's willing to do some things that other people are either too smart or too ethical to do.
Now, you have probably heard of anthrax before. You may not be familiar with what it is or just how dangerous it is.
But it is an extremely dangerous substance. 6 News has been doing some checking into this to find out more about what it is, what it does, and what potential harm could have been done if these men had been able to release this biological agent, if in fact that was their plan. Deborah Countess is here now with someone who has some answers.
Tom and Charlene, anthrax is a disease that comes from animals, and it can be passed on to humans. In humans, it can be fatal. Joining us this afternoon to talk about it is Dr. Bill Shulaw, who is an extension veterinarian at Ohio State. Thanks a lot for being with us this afternoon. Dr. Shulaw, let's begin with how dangerous is anthrax?
Anthrax is a very deadly disease. It's a bacteria that produces a number of toxins, and those toxins attack the circulatory system. So if you get an infection, it can be fatal.
All right. Now, where does it come from?
The organism forms spores much like the tetanus bacteria does. And so it can live in the environment for long periods of time waiting for an animal or a person to come along and come in contact with it. And usually it's animals, and usually they acquire it by grazing or somehow ingesting contaminated food or soil.
So it goes from the soil or the food to the animal,
right,
and then to the human, or it's used to make a biological weapon then.
That's right. Once an infection is present, there are anthrax organisms all throughout the body. And if they don't get any air, they are easily destroyed. But once they become spores, they are very difficult to destroy, and they're very hardy. So it's easy to keep them, and it's easy to spread the spores.
So once it's out there, it's certainly not something you can take back or control easily.
Right, right.
All right, Dr. Shulaw, thank you so much for being with us today.
You're welcome.
Now back to Tom.
Deborah, thank you. Larry Wayne Harris lived in a home in Lancaster, and that is where FBI agents are waiting for a warrant to search his home. That's also where we find our reporter Tanya Hutchins as well. She's live with the latest. Tanya.
Well, Larry Harris has been on federal probation, but he has been allowed to make speeches across the country. Now, FBI agents here in Columbus are pretty much on standby to help the FBI agents in Las Vegas with whatever they may need in terms of a search warrant. Now, neighbors tell me that they organized last year to keep Harris from rezoning this area.
The way I understood it was he wanted to open up a lab to test for wells or test animals or something like that, and I think he went before the city council, and someone went around with a petition to try and stop him.
It makes me feel nervous, and it made me feel really nervous when it happened. And then you get over it, and now, you know, I find out he's doing something else again. He's a strange man.
Now, that neighbor did not want to be identified. They are obviously used to the attention, but they say they are not surprised. This is where Larry Harris lives, here at 266 Cleveland Avenue on the southern side of Lancaster. You may remember in May of 1995, he was arrested for wire fraud in terms of getting mail-ordered bubonic plague in the mail. Yes. But his neighbors say that they're used to seeing him around with a white jacket, a lab coat. His wife works at a hospital nearby, so they're both interested in medical supplies. So right now, in terms of the FBI, they are just standing by. A few of them have gone in, a few have come out, but no word yet on if they have found anything inside the house to connect him with what is alleged in New York.
Tanya, are they having any communication with you at all, letting you know what they have in mind inside?
Not yet. All of the information that we have is coming out of Columbus. These are Columbus FBI agents that are here, but we are waiting for a supervisor to come down here to release any information to us. They're being very tight-lipped, Tom.
All right, Tanya Hutchins live in Lancaster. Thank you very much. Stay tuned for 6 News for continuing coverage of this story at 6. Reporter Carol Looper will have more on Larry Harris's history in Central Ohio, including the case that landed him in court here.
In other news tonight, President Clinton's national security team is grounded tonight because of the crisis in the Gulf. The president has asked Vice President Al Gore to postpone his trip to South Africa until the threat of war with Iraq is over. Defense Secretary William Cohen has also canceled a trip that was planned for next week. Meanwhile, UN Secretary General Kofi Annan heads to Baghdad tomorrow for a meeting with Saddam Hussein. President Clinton says the visit is an opportunity to reach a peaceful outcome.
We hope the Secretary General's mission will succeed. But let me be clear, if diplomacy fails, we must be, and we are, prepared to act. The choice is Saddam Hussein's.
And President Clinton has not set any deadline for Saddam Hussein to comply with United Nations mandates to allow weapons inspectors into Iraq.
After battling protesters at St. John Arena, Secretary of State Madeleine Albright is enjoying some Southern hospitality. Albright received a standing ovation today at Tennessee State University. Quite a different response from the noisy protests at yesterday's town meeting on the Ohio State campus. Of course, the Tennessee State audience was different as well. 200 students, most of them honor students, and the audience was also given instructions on how to address the secretary. We are told, and they were told, rather, to keep the session lively. Still ahead on 6 News at 5, John Kasich's road to the White House.
Our Bob Hetherington will have a live report from the University of New Hampshire on Kasich's campaign trip to that state. It's next at 5.
And gray has been the favorite color of the weather department, lady. We'll see what we can do about turning that around. I think you'll like the 6-day forecast. Stay with us. I'll have the weather coming up.
You hear a lot about what causes breast cancer and some things you can do to protect yourself.
That's right. We've sifted through all of the information we have available to bring you everything you need to know about the disease that affects so many women. It is all ahead on 6 News at 5.
Oh, they never have the movie I want, so I end up watching When Barn Animals Attack Part 4. Wait a minute, and they actually have it. What's going on around here, huh?
Finally, a video store with more of the movies you actually want.
What a concept.
Go home happy.
Rent The Devil's Advocate tonight and go home happy.
John Milton.
Kevin Lomax.
Behind the mask of power, behind the facade of wealth, lies seduction, temptation, and corruption. The Devil's Advocate, rated R from Warner Home Video. Rent it tonight at Blockbuster Video.
It always starts with a blizzard of cheese.
No, we know.
And sure enough, he melts right along with it. To him, the wait feels like forever.
What makes a pizza worth waiting for? Kraft mozzarella.
No, that wasn't so long, was it? But to me, it all goes by too fast.
One more reason America spells cheese K-R-A-F-T.
It's back, better than ever, and Roush Honda's got it. 3.9% financing for a limited time by any Roush Honda Civic 4-door, 2-door coupe, or hatchback, all for 3.9% APR. Now's the time to buy one of the most economical and reliable cars on the road, the Roush Honda Civic. 3.9% financing available for 36 and 48-month terms for qualified buyers. All new vehicles are backed by the exclusive Roush Honda 100,000-mile customer protection plan. Remember, the best way to say Honda is Roush Honda.
Peace hangs in the balance.
The strike, should it have to happen, will be substantial, and he will need more than a Band-Aid.
And 6 News is there. Security is tight for an event like this. Top Clinton officials choose Columbus to send their message to the world. 6 News team coverage delivers every detail.
Central Ohioans will have a chance to share their thoughts.
Deborah Countess takes you inside for the local perspective on this worldwide event. As a showdown with Iraq inches closer, keep it on 6 News.
This may only be 1998, but for Westerville Congressman John Kasich, the race for the White House may already have begun.
That's right. The congressman is in New Hampshire raising support for a possible run at the White House. Our Bob Hetherington is with him on the campaign trail and joins us now live. Bob.
Yes, Tom and Charlene, I'm here on the University of New Hampshire campus where John Kasich will hold a forum with students in these seats in just a short while. Now, he's here in New Hampshire a full 2 years before the first presidential primary to raise some support for a possible bid, but also to determine if he's a viable candidate for the nation's highest office. And today we joined him on the stump.
Hi, John Kasich. How are you?
We caught up with the congressman at what they call a meet and greet at Madden's Restaurant, a popular eatery about 45 minutes north of Boston. Throughout the week, he's been crisscrossing the state, repeating to groups small and large his populist message: shift money and power from Washington to American families and communities. And as you can see by the crush of media, he's getting a lot of attention. When we sat down with him, he said he was surprised at the reaction.
I've been absolutely stunned at the reception and stunned at the interest. I mean, the television station here in town, Channel 9, I've been on 3 times in 3 days. The newspapers are, I mean, it's just been giving me good press.
Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about him yet. I'm learning as I go along, and I want to campaign for the Republican Party for the election, and I'm swaying towards him. I hope he runs.
As I say, that's just some of the reaction, and it's been very popular at this point. Very good reaction. But the key reason he's here is to determine whether he should run. And tonight at 6, I'm going to show you what is going to make up his mind.
Bob, we mentioned earlier that the year 2000 is still a ways away. Is New Hampshire a good place for John Kasich to be starting?
Now, Tom, I'll tell you, his aides think it is a perfect, ideal spot for him to run because it's been very good to populist, outsider candidates in the past. You remember Pat Buchanan did so well against Bob Dole in 1996. John Kasich's handlers hope he can do the same to the field in the year 2000.
Bob Hetherington, live in Manchester, New Hampshire. Thank you very much.
And Kasich has stops planned in New Hampshire until Friday. Bob will be right there with him, and he'll join us with his next report at 6.
We move on now to weather, and I looked outside and it was more dry than it was wet today. That's always a good start.
Well, that's a step in the right direction anyway. Mike Bettis is here to tell us how much better it's going to get, and please tell us it is going to get better, Mike.
Well, I do have bad news before good news, but I know you guys are tired of the gray skies. I'm tired of telling everybody about the gray skies, and we're seeing them right now. Cloudy outside, 44 degrees is our temperature, dew point 38. Winds have been fairly light. Our humidity is high, barometer 29.86, but we haven't picked up any, look at that, none precip throughout the day today. That may change through the overnight hours, but I don't expect us to get a whole lot. Temperatures are in the 40s everywhere you look on the link. Tuttle Crossing Mall, 42. Out in London, 40 degrees. The warmest spot is Chillicothe, and here at our studios, Lancaster checking in with a temperature of 42 degrees. We have not been able to shake the clouds, and most of the Great Lakes states are going to deal with the clouds for at least the next 48 hours. There's a weak little system just now down to our south, but the winds just continue to counterclockwise rotate here and bring in the moisture. As far as the clouds go, at least, we haven't seen a lot of moisture at the ground the past 24 hours. That has been the good news. And on the radar picture, most of the state is dry. There's some patchy drizzle in there, and there is some light precipitation working its way from the west. This will be here overnight tonight. Again, it's nothing heavy, nothing to deal with really through the overnight hours, just some light stuff, and that'll be the trend through the morning tomorrow as well. Right now, not much happening out there, and there's the rain showers. They scoot through quickly overnight tonight and through the morning hours. Through the evening hours will begin to dry out, and then some sunshine hopefully coming back in our direction for portions of our weekend. Temperatures tonight with the cloud cover, still a warm one for us. Temperatures in the mid to upper 30s across the Buckeye State, and highs tomorrow still not too bad for us. We'll see a couple locations to the north down into the upper 30s, but highs for us tomorrow generally in the mid 40s. Our forecast then goes like this: cloudy skies overnight tonight with some widely scattered drizzle, just the light stuff tonight. 38 degrees our low with a west wind. And for Friday, another cloudy day for us. We'll still have that morning drizzle. Our head temperature 44 degrees. But there is some light at the end of the tunnel. We've been talking about it for a couple of days. We just keep having to push it back and back and back. Saturday, mostly cloudy skies, but Sunday looks like a pretty nice day. Mix of sun and clouds and up to 51 degrees, so temperature's doing the right thing. 53 on Monday. We'll stay in the 50s for the last 4 days of our 6-day forecast, so at least that's some very good news for us. Our weather school question for tonight: lines of equal temperature on a weather map are called isobars, isotherms, or isotags. I know you guys are looking at me going,
The answer starts with ISO, I'm guessing.
It starts with ISO.
Okay.
You've got a 1 in 3 chance, so we'll tell you the answer at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Mike,
you,
thank
Michael.
you.
And still ahead at 5, breast cancer affects about 1 in 8 women.
But there are some things you can do to prevent getting this disease. A special report next at 5.
The most exciting, long-lasting, most popular car in its class is now very affordable.
Right now, with 2.9% APR GMAC financing or $1,500 cash back, you can drive home the excitement of any new 98 Pontiac Grand Am.
Hurry, Grand Am is built to last, but this offer isn't.
Get great values on 98 Grand Ams at your Central Ohio Pontiac dealers.
Welcome to Rally's. May I take your order?
Yes. I'll have a... Excuse me. I'll have a...
Ma'am? Would you like a spicy chicken sandwich?
Yes, thank you very much.
99-cent spicy chicken sandwiches right now at Rally's. So spicy, people are crazy about them.
You lead an active life and work hard to stay in shape. Now you can save on the mattress you need during Mattress Mart's fitness sale. You'll save hundreds of dollars on many of our most popular king coil models, including the Performa Fitness Mattress, the first mattress in the world ergonomically designed to reduce pressure points, help circulation, and give you a better night's sleep. And with your qualifying purchase, you'll also receive 12 months, same as cash. King coil quality, sale prices, and special financing. The fitness sale, only at Mattress Mart.
The press praised it. Luxury car companies feared it. The public adored it. Now it's about to happen all over again. Presenting the new Nissan Altima. Enjoy the ride.
Brought to you by Nissan, who remind you that life is a journey. Enjoy the ride.
In Your Health Today, medical researchers have made many breakthroughs in detecting and treating breast cancer, but it's still a subject that worries women with many unanswered questions. Today, we begin a two-part special report on breast cancer. Here's Carol Looper.
I found the lump and chose to ignore it for a while because it doesn't happen to me, it happens to someone else.
Anne Treglia Hess just completed chemotherapy treatments for breast cancer. She says she's always been a health nut. She eats right and she exercises.
And I always thought that if I just took care of myself, that my body would be fine. This was a total shock, and I had to learn all about breast cancer very quickly.
Anne's a corporate executive who lives in Connecticut and works in Columbus. She says she chose to be treated here at OSU's Arthur G. James Cancer Center. She says she put her trust in Dr. William Farr. He's been a cancer surgeon for 20 years. And Farr says some lumps are found by self-examination. Some lumps are found by doctor's exams, but most lumps are found by mammograms.
A mammogram obviously being the most important because that's where we pick up the very, very small cancers that are essentially 100% curable.
One question women always ask, how often do I need to have a mammogram to detect breast cancer? I ask that of Dr. Farr.
I really think every female should have a mammogram, a baseline mammogram, by age 40. After age 40, you ought to have a mammogram every year.
If something is found, should a woman choose a lumpectomy or a mastectomy? Dr. Farr says it's an informed decision a woman must make after talking to her cancer surgeon and a plastic surgeon.
I would say 90% of the patients have the option of either mastectomy with reconstruction or lumpectomy and radiation therapy.
Farr tells me some of the factors that help make the decision: the location of the tumor, the size of the tumor, and the size of the breast, and whether there's more than one tumor. Dr. Farr says early detection is the way to save lives. He feels genetic testing may help in the future.
As further genetic studies are done, hopefully in the next 5 or 10 years, we will be able to identify by just taking a blood sample what someone's risks are of developing breast cancer.
In Columbus, Carol Looper, 6 News.
Dr. Farr and other experts still recommend that you eat a low-fat diet and, of course, get exercise for general good health and possible breast cancer prevention. Tomorrow at 5, we'll have more with Dr. Farr at the James and a faster, easier, and less painful way to do biopsies. That's Your Health. Now back over to Deb.
And still to come tonight at 6 o'clock, we continue our extensive coverage of the Columbus man who was arrested with a biological weapon outside Las Vegas. Larry Wayne Harris is expected in court at 6 o'clock our time out in Las Vegas. We'll have details on that. And ABC News just interviewed Harris last week when he talked about how easy it is to obtain deadly biological agents. That's also coming up on Channel 6 at 6. Also, John Glenn launches into his latest training for a space mission. What's it like for a 76-year-old man to be strapped into a centrifuge and then spun around? Also, Bob Hetherington live in New Hampshire with John Kasich, who, as you know, is acting more and more like a candidate for president. Why they think they'll do so well in New Hampshire tonight at 6. Don?
Still to come on 6 News, a talking bird can certainly make an interesting pet, but one parrot says something that saves a family's life. When we come back, a quick-thinking parrot saves the day.
Closed captioning is sponsored by Franklin University's expanded Northwest Center in Dublin and the new North Center in the Worthington-Westerville area. Franklin University is miles ahead, not miles away.
Auto World used cars. Buy here, pay here. It's a world of difference in buy here, pay here. Come see one of the greatest selections available. Auto World has affordable down payments with weekly or bi-weekly payments to fit your budget. We have no credit checks, immediate delivery, and for a limited time, no interest. That's right, no interest. And with any purchase over $2,000 or more, you receive a free warranty. Auto World used cars, 5320 Westerville Road. Experience a world of difference with your next used car purchase.
It's that time again. Heilig Meyer's giant once a year.
Store-wide President's Day sale.
Everything in the store is on sale.
Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, individual pieces, accessories, the works.
You gotta love that. And this.
A gorgeous pencil post bed. Your choice, full or queen, just $199.95. Heilig Meyer's store-wide President's Day sale.
Great savings. Store-wide.
When you need a payroll advance, you can go to other places besides CheckSmart. But dealing with other places can be irritating. Some make you prove you've had a job and checking account for at least 6 months. And at some, you write them a personal check and you get a check in return. Finding a place to cash it can be a time-consuming pain. At CheckSmart, you get cash on the spot when you need a payroll advance. CheckSmart, it pays to come here first.
Your ticket is brought to you by Scioto Valley, your total home leisure, fun, and fitness store.
A family in Pennsylvania says they owe their lives to their quick-thinking bird. When a fire broke out at this home in Philadelphia, the family's pet parrot, Rupert, thought it was something to squawk about, literally. Started squawking. The people inside barely managed to escape the flames by jumping through an upstairs window. And after the fire was contained, they were so relieved to find that Rupert was alive and well, hiding in the bathroom.
Good for Rupert.
Good for Rupert.
And now Mike Bettis is here with our last look at the forecast.
A little bit gray for the next couple of days, and I'm hoping that we're definitely going to see some sunshine by the time things are all said and done. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday look like a pretty nice stretch of 3 days there. Temperatures in the lower 50s, well above our February normals. The only chances for rain will be tomorrow morning and some scattered rain on Wednesday, so all in all, things not looking really all that bad.
Mike, thank you very much. That's going to wrap it up for this edition of 6 News at 5. We thank you for joining us.
Stay tuned for Judge Judy, and then we'll see you again at 6.
Just where do you go for fun? Like a billiard or game table for entertainment, or a spa to soothe your body and relax your mind, or a tanning bed for that tropical glow year-round. Scioto Valley is the one place with the largest selection of the best brands at the best prices, and where you'll be served by the most knowledgeable salespeople in the business. Remember, you don't want hassle, you just want fun. And at Scioto Valley,
we have all the fun. Wow! This weekend, just for feet, we got your cleats. Famous name brands that can't be beat, like the Nike MCS franchise and the MCS Keystone baseball cleats. We got your cleats. Plus, big cleat savings on Reebok baseball cleats that were up to $89.95, starting at $14.99. $14.99. We got your cleats. The Adidas Desai Liga Junior Soccer cleat is only $19.99, and assorted track spikes for only $14.99. $14.99. Just for feet, it's got your cleats. With the 13th pair is free.
It's going to cost $160.
I'm a little short on cash. Can I pay you next week on payday?
Lady, I'm a mechanic, not a bank.
It's hard to always be able to cover those unexpected expenses. When you need extra cash, National Cash Advance is the answer.
We will cash your personal check and hold it until your next payday. It's quick and there's no credit check. When your payday's too far away, think National Cash Advance.
Got the cash.
Great.
Friends at Bill Swad Chevrolet, you can be assured when you buy your new Chevrolet car, truck, or van that you're getting the absolute, guaranteed lowest price. I'm so confident of that if I can't beat your best price, I'm going to give you the vehicle for free. It looks pretty simple. The guaranteed lowest price, world-class service after the sale, and a $10 million inventory. But only at Bill Swad Chevrolet.
Award-winning police drama. Back-to-back Blue. Late night Saturdays here on Channel 6.
You put your ring on your credit card.
Exactly.
First mistake.
Exactly.
They got engaged when he was broke, so the bride-to-be footed the bill for the ring. Now they've split.
My agreement was that I was going to pay for the ring that I was going to get her, not something that she didn't approve of or like and wanted.
Women don't pay for their own engagement rings unless they're crazy.
You are about to enter the courtroom of Judge Judith Scheinlin. The people are real. The cases are real. The rulings are final. This is her courtroom. This is Judge Judy.
Parties on Munoz. Villapando, step forward, please.
Nadine Munoz is suing her former fiancé, Andy Villapando, for the money she put toward her engagement ring because he cheated on her. Andy says since Nadine bought her own ring, he's not responsible.
Order, all rise.
Your Honor, this is case number 288 on the calendar in the matter of Munoz versus Villa Pondo. Parties have been sworn in, Judge. You may be seated.
Well, this is a new twist on an engagement ring case. Miss Munoz, according to your complaint, you went shopping with this gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
You were becoming engaged, is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
According to you, you picked out a ring that you liked.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have any money or any credit.
None whatsoever.
So you put your ring on your credit card.
Exactly.
First mistake.
Exactly. Exactly.
In addition to that, you say he charged some tires on a credit card for tires on a credit card of yours without your permission. To make a long story short, you're here, so that means you're no longer engaged.
Exactly. We are no longer engaged. We're no longer in speaking terms whatsoever.
And so tell me what you want from him.
I want him to pay half of the engagement ring that he gave me, that we both went together to go get. I have the appraisal. I also have the appraisal on the ring.
I'm not interested in the appraisal.
Okay.
I'm interested in the bill of sale.
Okay.
Where is
it? I have the bill of sale.
Can I have it, please? Okay. 26/27/94. Now, how long did this love affair last after the ring was bought?
Not long.
How long?
Till May 31st.
Well, when was the ring purchased?
February 23rd.
So?
But I had no... I'm sorry, Your Honor, but I didn't walk out of the relationship. He did. He walked out.
I assume you weren't getting along?
It wasn't going anywhere, and so, but I tried to work it out. He didn't want to, so therefore he walked out.
Well, that's probably a good idea, right?
Yes, but he left me with the bill, and I thought that because of his promise that he made, that he was going to pay for part of the ring, I expected that in return.
Now I'm going to ask you this question. Why didn't you take the ring back to the jeweler?
I did. They would not give me my money back. They asked for credit, and I said, okay, fine. I then called Mr. Villapando and asked him, look, I don't want you to be without anything, and I don't want to be without anything. Therefore, you get $1,500 worth of the ring, and I'll get $1,500 worth. And I did call him on that, because I no longer want the ring. I told Mr. Villapando.
So why didn't you sell it?
I tried. You know how hard it is to sell a ring? I've tried for the months that went by. I've tried to sell that ring, and I can't.
Okay. Now, sir, you acknowledge, let's get rid of the tire question.
Okay.
Okay? Because I don't think that you deny that you signed her name and that you bought the tires, correct?
On the credit card for the tires, correct.
All right. And the tires were $330?
Correct.
Did you pay her back?
I paid her $315 or $15.
Let me see.
My first payment was made cash. I got 2 check duplicates. If you need to subpoena my bank records.
I don't subpoena anything, sir.
Okay.
I'm not your lawyer. I'm the judge.
Your Honor, on those checks that he gave me, that was part of the rent and the electric bills that he left me stuck with because he did not pay for anything. Everything is under my name in that apartment because Mr. Villapando, again, has no credit whatsoever. He claimed bankruptcy in the beginning of January.
Did you leave her with any bills when you left?
No, ma'am. I used to bring my checks, and she's the one that took care of the finance.
That's not true. That's not true. We did both of our finances together. We did both of them together. He couldn't write the check on the apartment because of the fact that it was not leased under his name.
Okay. Now, sir, do you have any payments that you made to her in June of '97?
The only payments I made to her, ma'am, are those two and the one cash payment I made before those two.
All right, so now I understand this. Would you give this back?
Sure.
Tires. You owe her $330. Now, let's get to the ring. Tell me about the ring, because your story was an interesting one, sir.
Well, on the ring, we had an agreement, yes, that she was going to allow me to charge a ring so I can get her because of my credit past from a divorce that pretty much ruined my credit. Anyways, I went out and I found a ring that I wanted to get her, and I took her to the store, and she pretty much made me feel about this little because the ring wasn't nice enough, big enough, and gaudy enough, and she specifically told me it had to be bigger than my ex-wife's. And I believe the ring was almost 2 carats as it was, and my ex-wife was only like 1 carat.
Your Honor.
So,
shh. Sir, listen to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice ring. It's not 2 carats.
Correct.
This is not 2 carats.
Correct.
Okay. So, go ahead. So you took her to the store, and you found a ring that you liked.
I found a ring. As a matter of fact, they were even having a big sale, so it was like a real good deal, everything. And she did not want it. It wasn't what she wanted and stuff like that. And to me, I felt like, you know, I'm buying it as a gift. You should appreciate what I'm getting you. And that's
so what happened? So you're at the store, and
so
she doesn't like the ring.
She didn't like it, and so we didn't get a ring that day, and she decided she wanted to get a ring that she would like.
But you went with her again to find a ring that she liked.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Okay.
And when she finally discovered the ring that she wanted, she asked me what I thought of it, and I told her it's up to her. And that's where it went, and she bought it and signed for it.
But you also promised that you were going to pay for half of it, or actually pay for the gift because it was a gift coming from you, considering the fact that you wanted to get engaged, Andy. You did.
Oh,
My agreement, I'm sorry.
Your agreement was what?
My agreement was that I was going to pay for the ring that I was going to get her, not something that she didn't approve of or like and wanted.
No, that doesn't make sense, my friend. That doesn't make sense, my friend. Now it makes sense to you. Now it's a good story. Now I can understand that you went and found a ring, a little too small, not exactly what she wanted. She said she'd like something else. You went shopping with her again because I assume at that point you were still in love and you were planning on getting married, and at that point I assume you wanted her to be happy with the ring. That's why you went with her again. Doesn't look like anybody drags you any place where you don't want to go. And I assume that if the relationship had progressed and you married, that you would have made payments on this engagement ring that you gave her.
It probably would have came out of a joint checking account, yes.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
I can't pay a $3,000 ring on my income, and I know he probably couldn't do it either, but it was something that he promised to pay, and it was a gift from him.
And later today,
I lost my best friend. I stole 2 rings from her, knowing what I was doing, and I took them to a drug dealer to pay off the debt.
Hey, whatever you're doing, feel more alive doing it with Vitasana multivitamins, a combination of vitamins and minerals plus pure ginseng, clinically shown to give you vitality. Vitasana gel caps, full of vitamins, minerals, and life.
When you're waiting to find out if you're pregnant or not, nothing else in the world matters until you know. Clear Blue Easy 1-minute pregnancy test. Because only Clear Blue Easy gives you a clear yes or no in 1 minute.
Every day, roughly 12,000 people will see your colored clothes. And 2 will see your whites. So doesn't it make sense to buy a detergent specially made to clean colors? Cheer. See, there's chlorine in your tap water, but Cheer can actually neutralize it so it can't fade your colors. And wouldn't you rather show off your colors than your whites? All color Cheer, 'cause it's colors that count.
You can store all this at Public Storage and pay just $1 for the first month's rent. You can store all this at Public Storage and still pay just $1 for the first month's rent. You can even store all this at Public Storage and pay just $1 for the first month's rent. Call Public Storage. You store it, you lock it, you keep the key.
On the next episode of Seinfeld.
Listen to this idea. A restaurant that serves only peanut butter and jelly.
What do you call it?
PB&J's. What do you think?
I think you need more sleep.
The catering hall's screwed up! The wedding is delayed until June! It's like a stay of execution!
Dead man walking.
What happened to you?
I don't know. But I woke up in the Hudson River in a sack!
Tonight at 11:35 on Channel 6.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy.
27-year-old Nadine Munoz claims her former fiancé, 27-year-old Andy Villapando, cheated on her. So she's suing to recover the money she put toward her own engagement ring.
So what you have is a very interesting scenario, Miss Munoz. The ring should go back to him because it is an engagement ring.
Okay, I don't mind him having the ring as long as he pays the account.
Now, when you made this deal with him, was he supposed to pay for the whole ring?
He was supposed to, he made a verbal promise that he was going to pay for the whole ring. But when I brought him to court, I was being very noble by paying half.
Okay. Well, this was an engagement ring. Women don't pay for their own engagement rings unless they're crazy. She doesn't sound to me like she's crazy. And my sense is that at least at the time that she purchased this ring on her credit, it was something that you intended to pay for because it was an engagement ring. That's what happens. A man buys a woman an engagement ring. The fact that she didn't like the first ring, sir, that's not an excuse. That's just a good story that you made up, that you were willing to pay for the first one but not the second one, because that's pretty much what you're telling me. And if you weren't willing to pay for the second one, then you wouldn't have and shouldn't have gone shopping with her for a second one. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, this whole ring was $2,627.94. And, sir, I don't think you paid it for the tires at all. So, Mr. Munoz, you just bought yourself a beautiful engagement ring and 4 new tires for the total price of $2,957.94. Judgment for the plaintiff in that amount. That's all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Parties are excused. You may step out. At the back door to your right.
I wanted friendship afterwards, and I stated it strongly with him that I wanted friendship, that I didn't want to be lied to like he lied to me.
I'm sorry this all happened.
No problem.
And now the next case.
Parties on Golda versus Greer. Step forward, please.
37-year-old Laura Golder is suing her best friend of 15 years, 31-year-old Liza Greer, claiming she stole 2 rings to pay off a drug dealer.
Miss Greer, I'm going to start with you. Because, quite frankly, I don't think that the facts in this case are really in dispute. You two ladies were friends for a very long time.
15 years.
15. And, Miss Greer, you acknowledge that there was a period of time when you had a severe drug problem, correct?
Yes, and alcohol.
And you were indebted to a drug dealer for some money.
Correct.
How much money did you owe him?
Well, at the time, I owed him about $375, give or take a few.
And you were pretty strung out.
Yes.
She was your dear friend?
Yes.
So you stole 2 rings from her?
Yes, I did.
And you gave one of the rings to the dealer?
Actually, I gave both of the rings to the dealer for collateral, and I was hoping to get him money because he was threatening my life, and he was a very dangerous man, and I was very frightened. And I was sober at the time, but that evening I relapsed from the stress, and I drank. And when I went over to my girlfriend's house where she was, we were together and consoling me, that evening I did something completely out of the ordinary, something I'm very upset about, I'm very remorseful for. I lost my best friend. I stole 2 rings from her, knowing what I was doing, and I took them to a drug dealer to pay off the debt. And when I tried to get them back, he wouldn't give them to me. And the next day I turned myself into the police, and I told them what happened and what I did.
When did you find the rings missing?
The morning that she left my apartment.
How'd you feel?
Extremely upset.
Did you try to contact her?
I contacted her mother and her sister and told them what happened, and they said call the police.
You got one of the rings back.
Yes.
The other one you did not.
Yes, correct.
What did he do, sell it or dispose of it in some way?
We don't know. He's saying he's innocent, and, you know, we can't talk to him. I can't get the rings back, but I want to pay her back. I just that I don't have a lot of...
How did you get the one ring back?
That's kind of on her part, and I'm not talking to her right now, so you need to ask.
The police have it as evidence.
But they're holding it, so that one you have. The only dispute in this case is to the value of the ring. How much did you pay for the ring?
$7,000. I have the receipts and all the appraisal and everything right here.
I'm not interested in the appraisal, just the receipt, how much you paid for it. You bought this ring at a very upscale store. And there were two pieces of fine jewelry that you bought. One was for $7,000, one is for $2,500. What were the two pieces that you bought?
The $7,000 was the ring, and the $2,500 was the earrings to go with it.
And you have the earrings?
Yes.
Just a lot of money to spend on a ring, but...
Did you notice it was a charge card? I like to live over my means. I like to have what I like.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
It was either taking your jewelry or going out and mugging somebody or getting killed herself. Because, you know, drug dealers can be, not can be, are despicable pun scum.
Pizza! Pizza! Just like we like it. Pizza! Fresh and hot.
Pillsbury Already Pizza Crust. Just unroll. It's so easy. Top it any way you like it. And bake for a crisp golden crust.
Pizza! Fresh and hot. Just like we like it.
Nothing says loving like my Already Pizza Crust.
Friends, I just made an incredible buyout of 19 1997 and 1998 conversion vans. I bought these conversions at liquidators' prices, and I'm going to pass the savings on to you. Most vans have color TV and VCR. Some even have leather interior. And here's the best news. Every van qualifies for a GM rebate of up to $3,000 plus Bill Schwad's discount up to $9,750. Now you can afford the luxury van you've always wanted. Hurry to Bill Schwad Chevrolet today.
Here's croissant pockets from Hot Pockets brand.
Let's try them.
Sandwiches stuffed with fabulous fillings like chicken and broccoli. Or ham and cheddar. And a tender, flaky crust. Outstanding. Croissant pockets from
Hot Pockets.
What's so new about new Lean Pockets?
Crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
Now, Lean Pockets has an oven-baked taste right from the microwave. Same luscious fillings and still only 7 grams of fat.
What are you gonna pair?
Lean Pockets. New crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
Need a smile?
Hi, Domino's.
Right now, get a medium pizza the way you want it, with any crust and all your favorite toppings for only $8.99.
Now, isn't this cozy?
Domino's, delivering 1 million smiles a day.
Tonight on 6 News at 6.
The FBI says this Lancaster man's arrest in Las Vegas could have blocked a plot to use biological weapons on one of our nation's cities. I'm Deborah Countess. Next, exclusive ABC video. Larry Wayne Harris explains how easy it is to buy deadly bacteria. Then it's been a long time since John Glenn faced forces greater than gravity. 36 years ago tomorrow, he made history. 6 News at 6.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy.
Liza Greer admits to stealing 2 rings, but says they are worth thousands less than Laura Golder claims.
Miss Greer, I'm going to let you tell me in your own words what your defense is to this lawsuit.
Okay. Okay, I'm not saying that I don't owe her the money because I took the rings. I'm taking responsibility for it. I've done everything I can and my possible means of helping her get the ring back and going to court, turning myself in. I just feel that the designer for the ring is what I'd be paying for, and not the value of the diamonds and the gold. I just feel it would be, it's just ridiculous to pay for a designer. It's not ridiculous, but it's just, I mean, $7,000 for a designer when the actual ring is only worth
Liza,
$3,000.
that's what I paid for the ring, though.
Shh. Let me tell you this. What you're suggesting is as follows. If somebody steals a Renoir, you know what that is?
Yes.
And says, well, I'm prepared to pay for the canvas and for the paint that was used, but I'm not prepared to pay $5 million for this painting. I mean, because after all this painting is a canvas and some paint. I don't have to pay for the designer Renoir after all. She went to a store that is a high-end store. I'm not even going to mention the store.
Shall I?
No. But I want to tell you something. Anybody that buys a piece of jewelry in this high-end store, what I'm telling you is you're entitled to do with your money whatever you want to do with it. But I saw a picture of the ring. It's a nice little ring. Is all
Really
of it put
nice
together
ring.
worth $7,000? Who knows? But that's what she paid for it. And you stole it. And she doesn't have it back. And she's entitled to be made whole. Because whatever it is, she's out $7,000 and she doesn't have her ring because of you.
I know.
So, I mean, the limit of my jurisdiction is $5,000. She understood that when she came to this court, right?
Yes.
You've been in treatment?
Yes. I've been sober ever since.
How long?
It's 2.5 months now.
It's not a long time.
No, but it's still longer than I had 2.5 months ago.
I know.
And I'm also on Prozac, and I've been with a psychiatrist, and it was a very sobering experience. And I'm pregnant, so it's devastating to me, what I've done. And I've lost my best friend.
Doesn't sound as if this was a great year for you. Next year will be better.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
It's Motown's 40th anniversary. How are you going to celebrate? Watch ABC's Motown 40. 2 big nights of your favorite stars and those unforgettable hits. Enter the Win a Piece of Motown sweepstakes from WSYX, Arby's, and the Motown Cafe. Win a Motown weekend in Las Vegas, and you'll perform live with the Temptations. Plus lots of other cool prizes, too. Pick up your entry form at participating Arby's and watch ABC's Motown 40, February 15th and 19th on WSYX.
From the very beginning, RE/MAX set out to build a team of real estate's most experienced, highest producing agents. And that's just what we've done. In cities and towns across the continent and across the world, RE/MAX top producers have set new standards of success throughout the industry. So whether you're dreaming of buying or selling a home, share your dreams with RE/MAX, and we'll share our success with you. RE/MAX, the real estate leaders.
If you're not convinced that calling 1-800-SAFE-AUTO for affordable coverage is a good idea, chances are you'll run into someone who will change your mind.
1-800-SAFE-AUTO. Pick up the phone, the call is free. 1-800-SAFE-AUTO. SAFE-AUTO.
Do you need cash? Thousands of families have turned to J.G. Wentworth for money for medical expenses, business opportunities, debt consolidation, and new homes. If you're receiving periodic payments from a structured settlement or personal injury award and need cash, call now. Once again, if you're receiving structured settlement payments over a long period of time but need cash, call now. Call 1-888-837-0705.
Tonight on 6 News at 6.
A Lancaster man arrested in Las Vegas today admitted to 6 News that he bought the bubonic plague through the mail. His reasons for purchasing that deadly bacteria next. I'm Deborah Countess. Also, Ohio Congressman John Kasich heads to New Hampshire to test the presidential waters. What will it take to make him run? And 6 Sports tackles a future Buckeye football star live. What he has to say about his scarlet and gray destiny at 6.
Want justice? Call 1-888-800-JUDY.
Miss Golder.
Yes.
She hasn't had a good time. She brought it about by herself. She knows that. I have a feeling that she understands that. You've been a friend for a long time. I'm going to give you your $5,000. I absolutely believe that you are entitled to that. I think Miss Greer believes that you're entitled to that, too. She feels terrible. I am quite sure that when you woke up in the morning and found your jewelry missing and realized who took your jewelry, you felt devastated.
That she would do something like that to me.
Right. She was really, at that point, I honestly believe, pushed to the wall, and she didn't know what to do. It was either taking your jewelry or going out and mugging somebody or getting killed herself, because, you know, drug dealers can be, not can be, are despicable pun scum. And they can be deadly despicable pun scum. So she was afraid. That doesn't excuse her. But if she's sober, and I believe that she is because she's been very honest with me otherwise, she probably could use all the support she can get. Well, Miss Greer, you have a responsibility now that is far beyond a responsibility to yourself.
I know.
And if you ever think of relapsing, I suggest that you take yourself a visit to a
Rehab.
local hospital.
Right.
And go into the neonatal intensive care unit and see what a baby looks like when they're born with heroin or cocaine withdrawal.
Right.
I guarantee you that that will be a more sobering experience than the one you had here. Got it?
All
right. Judgment in this case is for the plaintiff for the amount of $5,000.
I'm sorry,
Thank you.
Parties are excused. You can step out. I'll be back to you right now.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. And on the next Judge Judy, she claims he put the moves on her.
He threw me down on the mattress.
What's coming out of her mouth is, no, no, yes, yes.
Real people, Judge Judy.
Inventors, Invention Submission Corporation can help you try to patent your idea and submit it to companies. Call 1-800-288-IDEA for free information.
If you're 50 or older, AARP has benefits created just for you. Join now for just $8. Call 1-800-761-9208.
Got that cling thing? Get Static Guard. It works anytime, anywhere. Don't get stuck with static. Get Static Guard.
You've seen us reuniting families on TV for years. Don't be fooled by imitators. Let us help you find anybody. Call 1-800-BIG-HUGS, 1-800-BIG-HUGS.
I could go to jail. You know, I mean, right now, you know, I could go to jail. You know, I just don't, I never thought I was that kind of a person. The one thing that I think that Judge Judy gave me back was my friend, you know, I mean, because you know, she wasn't even speaking to me before, you know, to me, the value of her friendship is worth more than the money itself. And I did something wrong, and you know, this is a lesson that had to be learned.
I always forgive her. I always forgive her. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mom.
I know, honey.
Thank you very much for your time. Best of luck.
Thank you, Judge Judy.
Oh, they never have the movie I want. So I end up watching When Barn Animals Attack Part 4. Wait a minute. And they actually have it. What's going on around here, huh?
Finally, a video store with more of the movies you actually want.
What a concept.
Go home happy.
Rent The Devil's Advocate tonight and go home happy.
John Milton. Kevin Lomax.
Behind the mask of power, behind the facade of wealth, lies seduction, temptation, and corruption. The Devil's Advocate, rated R from Warner Home Video. Rent it tonight at Blockbuster Video.
Krieger has more, so much more.
Offer
Often imitated, but never duplicated. Come out to the original, the 20th annual Krieger 100. All 3 Krieger dealerships are more than ready for the automotive sales event of the year. Browse and enjoy comfort as you save more on Krieger's entire stock of cars, trucks, minivans, and sport utes, new and used. With rock-bottom, no-hassle sale prices on every windshield. Plus financing as low as 2.9% on new vehicles and 6.9% for used. It all ends Monday at Krieger Ford, Krieger Lincoln Mercury, and Krieger Jeep Eagle.
The Burtons were excited about their spacious home. But they thought they couldn't afford fine home furnishings. So they rented out space to the local airport. Sound familiar? Rhodes' fabulous February sale. With no payments and no interest until $19.99. Why wait? Because you never know when somebody might drop in.
From Channel 6, WSYX TV Columbus, this is 6 News at 6.
There's a very, very major threat. And now even the Congress and the Senate and everybody else knows the threat is real.
Tonight, the Lancaster man who warned us about the dangers of biological weapons has been arrested in Nevada. And the FBI says he might have been plotting an attack with deadly anthrax bacteria. Thanks for watching us tonight. I'm Charlene Brown, in for Bob Hetherington.
I'm Deborah Countess, and this is 6 News at 6. Larry Wayne Harris is under arrest for possessing deadly anthrax bacteria.
The last time 6 News spoke with Harris, he said he wanted to help people. That was after he was arrested for ordering bubonic plague bacteria through the mail. He told our Bob Hetherington he was using bubonic plague to find antibodies against biological agents. And just last week, ABC's Diane Sawyer asked him about biological weapons.
What could you get right tomorrow if you wanted?
Anthrax. It would take me a few more days to get some cholera. It would take me maybe a few more days to get some plague. It's easy.
So you could have a complete sort of warehouse, a complete smorgasbord of these things.
Oh, sure. It's very easy. I'll tell you, just like plague now. Bubonic plague, the only reason I ordered it through the mail was convenience, nothing more.
And ABC reporter Carla Wohl joins us live from Nevada.
The danger appears to be over, but many questions remain about the suspects and what they intended to do with a deadly biological agent. 47-year-old William Levitt and 46-year-old Larry Wayne Harris are charged with possessing and transporting a dangerous biological agent, a deadly germ the FBI believes is anthrax.
Because of the nature and the seriousness of a biological chemical, we had to act.
On Wednesday, the FBI got a tip that Harris and Levitt were planning to test the biological agent at this doctor's office in Henderson outside Las Vegas. Last night, agents wearing gas masks searched the office. This morning, they arrested the suspects outside, carefully wrapping their Mercedes in plastic to contain any possible leaks.
There is no indication that anyone associated with that clinic has anything to do with these charges or what we're interested in. No indication at all.
Dr. Daniel Royal says he has leased research equipment from Levitt, but had no idea he was involved in anything illegal.
He's the most unassuming, most friendly person you'd ever want to meet.
The other suspect, Larry Wayne Harris, has been linked to the Aryan Nation and pled guilty 2 years ago in his home state, Ohio, of illegally obtaining bubonic plague. At the time, Harris said he was doing it for the good of the country. Recently, he sat down with Primetime Live and told them in an interview to air next week just how easy it is to obtain a number of biological agents.
Anthrax. It would take me a few more days to get some cholera. It would take me maybe a few more days to get some plague. It's easy.
There has been speculation that Harris and Levitt were trying to copy the 1995 nerve gas attack on a Tokyo subway that killed 12, but the FBI will not confirm that.
There's no indication what a target might have been, or even if there was a target at this time.
The FBI has taken the car to a military base where they will test the biological agent to determine if it is in fact anthrax. As for the suspects, they right now are appearing in court. That is the very latest from Las Vegas. Reporting live, I'm Carla Wohl. Now back to you.
Carla, thank you. So who is Larry Wayne Harris? We know that he is a certified microbiologist.
We know Lancaster police arrested him in 1995 for having bubonic plague organisms in his car. Reporter Carol Looper has been following this case since the arrest in 1995, and she's here now with more. Carol?
Well, Larry Wayne Harris says he has a cause. That is to save all of us from the germ warfare that other countries are going to send across the sea to us. We've interviewed him a number of times about a book he's written about biological warfare.
The book tells you precisely what germ warfare is and precisely how to defend yourself against germ warfare. When you're talking about the survival of an entire nation compared to a minor, a charge, it's no big deal.
Larry Wayne Harris showed me the book he wrote and said he was working and lecturing all over the country to scientists who believed him. On April 22nd of last year, he entered a guilty plea to one count of wire fraud. He'd ordered bubonic plague from a lab in Maryland by using false ID numbers.
I found a few additional antibiotics that could be used to treat this thing should a foreign power ever release this against our people.
And Harris says he discovered antibodies to some germ warfare, but he says the authorities wouldn't listen.
There is a very, very major threat. And now even the Congress and the Senate and everybody else knows the threat is real. But the FBI didn't know about it. The CIA didn't know about it. DOD didn't know about it. But I knew about it 4 years ago. And I called the FBI until finally they told me not to bother them anymore.
Today I asked Columbus FBI agent Dave Hanna if Harris had been allowed to have the things he did.
Well, if you talk to Larry Wayne Harris, he did, yes. He did claim that the reason he had it was to create an anti-toxin, if you will. We don't believe that he had a legitimate reason at the time.
After his guilty plea, Harris was sentenced to 18 months probation. In fact, a condition of that probation is that he's prohibited from conducting any experiments or obtaining any infectious diseases, bacteria, or germs. And he cannot claim he's affiliated with a research lab. Now, back when Harris was arrested with the bubonic plague samples in 1995, there was no specific law against doing what he had done. As a result of the case, federal and Ohio law changed, made it a crime. He was arrested in Las Vegas under the very law passed because of what he had done in the past.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, we know he was on probation when he was arrested. Was he allowed to travel in and out of other states?
Within the hour, I spoke with his probation officer, who said he was allowed to tell me absolutely nothing, but his lawyer says that he had not violated his probation, and his lawyer, who represented him in that case, is absolutely shocked that he was arrested in Las Vegas.
Carol, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, well, as we mentioned, Larry Wayne Harris lives in Lancaster, and tonight FBI agents are waiting at his home. 6 News reporter Tanya Hutchins is live there now. Tanya, have the agents searched the house already?
They are going inside. They're going inside and outside. This is his home behind me. His wife is reportedly inside. Agents are both inside and outside the home. And this home has received lots of attention since Harris was charged in '95 with getting samples of the bubonic plague through the mail. All afternoon, FBI agents have been here at 266 Cleveland Avenue. They're working with agents in Las Vegas who arrested Harris there. They're looking for any evidence that may link him to the alleged plot in New York to release biological material. Neighbors here say they've seen Harris in his yard with what looks like a lab uniform.
I have, and a couple of neighbors have called me asking. I mean, it's a white coat that comes down below his knees when he lets his dogs out. He's got about between 6 and a dozen Dobermans in there.
I wasn't particularly surprised. He was arrested with some kind of bubonic plague, a few years ago.
That neighbor, as she said, was not surprised because of the history. This home has become a spectacle, and there are a lot of people gathering here, both neighbors, children, and the media, of course, from across the country. The neighbors are used to the attention. They don't necessarily want it. But nothing in terms of movement has happened here in the last hour. As soon as we know something more, we'll have some more information for you, Deb.
All right, Tanya, thank you. Tonight on 6 News Night Beat, we'll have more of Larry Wayne Harris's interview with Diane Sawyer. And stay tuned to 6 News for continuing coverage of this breaking story.
In other news tonight, an 8-year-old Columbus girl may face charges of attempted murder. Police say the girl poisoned her great-grandmother by putting wintergreen oil in her soft drink. Medics took 76-year-old Virginia Dozier to OSU Hospital in critical condition last night. Dozier is in fair condition now and is expected to survive. Detectives are still investigating and no arrests have been made.
It might be only 1998, but John Kasich is already testing the presidential waters. Our Bob Hetherington is with the Westerville congressman in New Hampshire this week. Bob?
Yeah, hi, Deborah. I'm on the University of New Hampshire campus where in just a short while John Kasich is going to be holding a forum for students. He's been stumping this state all week long, testing the political waters. Today he told me what it will take to make the plunge.
What can I get for a first-year anniversary present?
Congressman John Kasich went table to table making small talk with the residents of Derry, New Hampshire. But on his mind, a very large issue. Should he run for president of the United States? For days now, he's crisscrossed the state. He's been interviewed by a crush of television and newspaper reporters. He's flattered by all the attention and by the size of the crowds listening to his message. But should this Central Ohioan aspire to the top office in the land? Kasich says it's a huge decision.
I want people in Columbus to be proud of their guy. I want me to be the hometown guy that goes out and can do well. And I'm not going to do it unless I can look you in the eye and say, yeah, I think I can win. I mean, my wife wouldn't put up with my saying I'm going to go out and finish seconds.
Kasich came to the nation's attention by helping to design a plan to balance the nation's budget. He took a moment from a grueling schedule to sit down and talk with us. Before making his decision to run for president, he wants to be sure he can raise the money, has the right team, and that his message connects.
And right now, all systems are go. You know, as John Glenn would say, all systems are go. So there's nothing that stands in the way, but it's still very early. This is a big decision. This is a big deal. It's like if you and I were going to go climb Mount Everest. We like to climb Mount Everest, but we're not going to go buy tickets this afternoon. We're going to figure out whether it's a doable situation.
And that's Bob Hetherington with John Kasich on the campaign trail in New Hampshire. Kasich will speak before a group of students at the University of New Hampshire, and Bob will have a live report tonight at 11 on 6 News Night Beat.
And still ahead, we're there as NASA's newest astronaut starts his training.
John Glenn gets ready for his second trip to space. That's next on 6 News at 6. Also tonight,
crews knocked down another eyesore. We'll see what's being done to clean up Columbus neighborhoods.
And I'm Vince Kelly, live at the Athletic Club in downtown Columbus, where the 43rd annual Touchdown Club of Columbus kicks off its 2-day weekend of awards. We'll be back in sports with more on the high school award winner in the nation.
And I'm 6 News meteorologist Mike Bettis, making weather headlines today. California, it's raining again. Florida's seeing some strong storms right now, and I'll tell you about some more gray skies for Central Ohio. Stay with us. The forecast is coming up.
Peace hangs in the balance.
The strike, should it have to happen, will be substantial, and he will need more than a Band-Aid.
And 6 News is there.
Security is tight for an event like this.
Top Clinton officials choose Columbus to send their message to the world. 6 News team coverage delivers every detail. Central Ohioans will have a chance to share their thoughts. Deborah Countess takes you inside for the local perspective on this worldwide event. As the showdown with Iraq inches closer, keep it on 6 News.
Boy, I could use a break on a new truck.
I love this job. Guess what?
Today's the day. Right now, your Toyota dealer can put you in a new Tacoma for just $139 a month.
Wow.
Hang on, it gets better. Buy that class-leading Tacoma and save up to $1,250.
Can I take it home today?
Now's the time. In fact, you got to get a move on. This event ends March 2nd.
See your Toyota dealer, who's out to give you more car for less every day.
Hey, I heard Elvis the King has come back. He was seen having the Edge Pizza down at Donato's.
It's about the stupidest thing I ever heard.
Dumb.
You can't get the Edge Pizza Donato's. You have to go to Pizza Hut.
That ain't the way it's gonna be. I'm on my own and I am free.
Everybody's going to Pizza Hut for the Edge. Where else can you get these 16 pieces of pure toppings? It's the pizza place worth coming back to.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
In Olympic competition, there's only one gold medal winner. And at Columbus's only one-price Ford dealer, my friend Dick Masheter, you can go for the gold. We draw the bottom line when it comes to price. A 98 Ranger is just $99.88 or $98 a month. Get gold medal savings on a 98 Escort LX, $99.88 or $98 a month. Gold medal savings, gold medal selection at Columbus's only gold medal dealer, my friend Dick Masheter.
Go for the gold.
This segment is brought to you in part by Dick Masheter Ford.
The U.S. space program welcomed its newest astronaut in training today.
Newest and oldest, 76-year-old John Glenn began training this afternoon for his October space mission. Air Force officials said they were not concerned about Glenn's age, noting that he is in excellent shape for his age. Glenn was strapped into a centrifuge and spun at 3 Gs. That's the force 3 times the force of gravity, for 9 minutes, twice during today's training. The exercises today began on the eve of the 36th anniversary of John Glenn becoming the first American to orbit the Earth.
And back here on Earth, Columbus neighborhood has one less eyesore this evening. This house on Schultz Avenue came crashing down today as part of the city's effort to clean up neighborhoods. This is the first house to come down since Columbus's Vacant Structures Action Team was formed. Mayor Greg Lashutka stresses that demolition of a structure will be a last resort.
It'll be strategically placed after a thorough look, so we're not taking away houses that could be renovated, because we think that there is a lot of merit in having older homes renovated where possible. But that's not possible, like this one, we want to eliminate it so it won't cause a blight in this neighborhood.
In all, the city will be examining over 1,000 vacant structures. Well, the gray skies have to clear up eventually, right?
Eventually, they have to. Mike Bettis will tell us what's ahead in the forecast coming up next.
We're so obsessed with testing our all-new 98 Kia Sophia,
I never seen nothing like that. Must be a government thing.
we decided to take it for a 100,000-mile road trip. After all the coffee and all the miles, we're still going strong. And we've learned one thing. A well-made car can go 100,000 miles and cost thousands less than a Honda. Kia. It's about time everyone had a well-made car.
No, they never have the movie I want. So I end up watching When Barn Animals Attack Part 4. Wait a minute. Can they actually have it? What's going on around here, huh?
Finally, a video store with more of the movies you actually want.
What a concept.
Go home happy.
Rent Contact tonight and go home happy. From Carl Sagan, the Pulitzer Prize-winning author, and director Robert Zemeckis. A journey into the heart of the universe. Jodie Foster and Matthew McConaughey in Contact. Rated PG. From Warner Home Video. Rented tonight at Blockbuster Video.
It's that time again. Heilig Meyer's giant once-a-year
Store-wide President's Day sale.
everything in the store is on sale.
Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, individual pieces, accessories, the works.
You gotta love that. And this.
A beautiful queen innerspring sleep sofa for just $5.99 with free matching love seat. Heilig Meyer's store-wide President's Day sale.
Great savings, store-wide. We're dealing. Welcome to the future of interactive TV. Our computers are now calculating internet hits at the Reichert website. So make your choice now. Go ahead, any one of them. Based on current activity, here's what you chose.
Jeep Wranglers, $199 a month, 0 at delivery. Or choose a loaded Reichert Grand Cherokee Laredo, $299 a month, 0 out of pocket.
So if you're browsing for a new car, truck, or van, surf on over to Reichert.
Mike Bettis joins us now with a forecast that we're really hoping will say the rain is over, the sun is back.
The weather has been very frustrating, there's no doubt about that, and I keep pushing back another day until the sun gets here, and I've done that again today, so it looks like probably to late weekend before we get anything here in central Ohio that even resembles sunshine. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but look at the cloud cover. It's still around tomorrow. We'll see just a little bit of drizzle through the overnight tonight and through the morning tomorrow, 40 degrees at 11 p.m., 39 degrees at 8 a.m. We shouldn't see anything as far as rain goes through the afternoon, 12 p.m., 41 degrees. 44 was our high today and our low at 39. Normal's 39 and 22. Our record's 70 and 6 below. Officially here at the station, we haven't picked up any rain. It's close, though. Sunrise 7:19, sunset tonight 6:12 p.m. As far as temperatures go on the link this evening, 42 a pretty popular number in Lancaster as well as Newark. The cool spot is Marion at 39, at the Tuttle Crossing Mall, Dublin 42, and Chillicothe checking in with a temperature of 43 degrees. I talked to you a little bit about the rain showers out in California. We're going to start in San Francisco on the storm scan view this evening, talking about rain shower after rain shower after rain shower through central Ohio, and now we're also talking about a lot of storms out on the west coast. Hopefully we'll get to that in just a little bit. There's San Francisco right now. Heavy rain showers across the area, and as farther you go east, the more it starts to break up. That's some good news, but they just don't need any more out there. San Francisco's gotten 3 times the normal rainfall so far this year. Again, some scattered in nature variety as you come our way. Just cloudy skies for Columbus right now. We'll deal with the clouds for the next couple of days. Nice in the Rockies right now. There are the low-grade clouds for us, and a few storms kicking up down through Tampa and Gainesville right now. They're going to deal with those for the next couple of hours. Not a whole lot happening for us. Fairly inactive right now. The rain showers are out to our west. They skip through tonight and early tomorrow, and then Friday evening we do begin to dry. It looks like we'll stay dry for the weekend, but the sunshine probably not getting here till probably Sunday morning. Lows tonight down into the 30s and highs for the area tomorrow. Most of the state in the mid-40s. The forecast for us to then, cloudy skies overnight tonight, scattered drizzle around the area, 38 degrees our low. High tomorrow, 44 degrees with a little bit of morning drizzle, otherwise just cloudy. Our extended forecast, cloudy again on Saturday. There comes the sunshine though. Starting on Sunday, temperature is very nice though, 51 degrees on Sunday, and the lower 50s Monday right through Wednesday. Our next chance for rain showers past tomorrow morning. Hopefully then, not till Wednesday. Our weather school question this evening, lines of equal temperature on a weather map are called, and I hope this isn't that hard.
I think they're isotherms.
Isotherms. The thermometer measures temperature, so good guess. You just kind of put them together there. Isotherms are the correct answer.
Wow. I'll remember that
Good
one.
job.
I'm surprised.
Isotherms. All right. Thanks, Mike. Tonight on 6 News Nightbeat, the latest on Larry Harris and his alleged plot to release Anthrax. Also tonight, a special report on how 40 years of Motown music still influences young musicians today. And scientists may have zeroed in on the hormone that controls our hunger. All that and much more at 11 on 6 News Nightbeat.
Sign us up for that. Clay Hall is in now with a look at what's coming up in sports.
Got some good stuff tonight. Big basketball game. We'll preview Ohio State into Indiana. And Vince Kelly joins the Stars for a night out at the Columbus Athletic Club. Vince.
Clay, thank you very much. At the Columbus Athletic Club, where some of the best high school players in Ohio and the nation are waiting and holding their breaths to find out who's going to win the Sam B. Nicola High School Player of the Year Award. I'm going to let you know coming up in sports.
Well, but ain't Mr. Outback.
Good night.
I heard you've been saying nasty things about my Explorer.
Nah. All I said was my Outback here has better braking, quicker acceleration, and better gas mileage. But look on the bright side. You did pay a whole lot more.
That's right. I did.
Subaru Outback, the world's first sport utility wagon.
Welcome to Rally's. May I take your order?
Yes. I'll have a... Excuse me. I'll have a...
Ma'am? Would you like a spicy chicken sandwich?
Yes, thank you very much.
99-cent spicy chicken sandwiches right now at Rally's. So spicy, people are crazy about them.
You can get any frame DOC carries for 50% off. Sexy specs, cool sight.
Let's say you have $200 and you're out to buy a new suit. You could go to a department store and buy this suit if you're lucky. Or you could go to S&K Menswear and get 2 handsome wool blend suits for less than $200. So where are you going to buy your next suit?
This is Imagine TV. While Bob drew the bear's attention, I waited in the safety of my Mercury.
Right now, get $500 in customer cash on the accommodating Grand Marquis with a powerful V8 and smooth ride and handling, plus available all-speed traction control for all-weather driving confidence. At your Mercury dealer, you're in no danger of overspending.
The bear wasn't hungry anymore, but I could no longer call Bob my right-hand man.
Till next time, imagine yourself in a Mercury.
Clay Holland now with sports. Big game at St. John Arena tonight. Wonder if the crowd will be more or less rowdy than they were for the town meeting yesterday.
That's right. Well, the General's in town, so things will get spicy, I'm sure. Buckeyes rebuilding. Indiana rebuilding in a sense. 17-win Indiana meets 7-win Ohio State tonight. The Buckeyes 0 for 1998 with a win tonight unlikely against an improving Hoosier team. But at some point, the home court has to be a help.
As these kids over here grow into playing in the Big Ten, I think they're going to be pretty good.
We're showing signs of playing a little bit better, and I'm a little bit encouraged about the way it's been going. It's unfortunate that we haven't been able to win any games.
Indiana fell out of the top 25 after a loss at Michigan State January 28th and has not won an NCAA tournament game the last 3 seasons. But
this year's team, even with the loss of Jason Collier, seems to be responding better. But I think Bob would be the first one to tell you the real test is going to come in March when they get to NCAA play.
Well, I don't think our team has responded to anything. I think our team's just better. It's quicker, it's more mobile, it does a lot more things.
And that's bad news for the Buckeyes, nursing a 15-game losing streak in the Big Ten.
I think the home court advantage will help us out a lot. Last year we came out and played hard. We showed a lot of enthusiasm. The crowd got behind us, and hopefully we can do that again this year.
And they beat the Hoosiers. The Columbus Touchdown Club begins a 2-day run of festivities tonight. Our Vince Kelly will MC tonight's high school awards dinner. Vinny, take it away.
Clay, thank you very much. Of course, we're at the Columbus Athletic Club right here in downtown Columbus, where we're kicking off 2 days of festivities leading up to the 43rd Annual Touchdown of Columbus Awards Banquet. Big night tomorrow night at the Adams Mark Hotel. But tonight we're giving away the Sam B. Nicola High School Player of the Year Award. They haven't given it away yet, but we're very close, and we're going to talk to one of the guys that's a high school player of the year in Ohio, a great player, Kenny Peterson out of Canton. And Kenny, how's it feel to be down here today? And
feels pretty good. I mean, this is the first time something like this ever happened to me. I mean, it's a great honor to be here and taking it in stride.
Well, this guy for Ohio State, we're sure going to see more of him. Kenny, thanks very much. We're going to talk to another guy out of Harrodsburg, Kentucky, Julius. I'm surrounded by the bookends, if you will, the future of Ohio State defense. And Julius, good to see you. And you're coming to Ohio State. What's your impression of Columbus?
And, you know, I like it so far. You know, it's a big city, a lot of people. You know, it's a lot of opportunity here. You know, it's a big, that way it don't a lot on my decision, you know. I like it so far. You know, I'm just looking forward to getting up here and getting things going.
Couldn't convince your buddy Dennis Johnson to come up here with you, though, huh?
Nah, you know, I mean, it was the best place for me. I wish he could have come up here, though. You know, we played great together the last 3 years of high school. You know, I mean, it's a shame that we can play together in college because we could have did the same in college that we did in high school. But you know, he went his way, I went my way.
Julius, thanks so much for joining us, Julie. Julius, we hope you win tonight. Clay, that's going to do it from down here. Of course, not finding out yet who won, but we'll let you know tonight at 11.
You'll be giving that out award. Thank you, Vince. Bucks certainly beefing up on that defensive line for next season. And ex-Buckeye Ted Treba leads the Tucson Open. He's still on the course, just through 14 holes.
Good news. Terrific. Thank you, Clay. And we'll be right back.
Attitude, performance, handling, plus it's safety all the way. Over the years, I've raced many different cars, and I've got to tell you, the ZX2, it stands tall.
Right now at Dick Rule Ford, 0 down, 0 security deposit, $199 a month, 50 to choose from.
Make that 49. This one's for me.
Okay, Dick, that's 0 down, 0 security deposit, $199.
So come on out to my Ford dealership and drive one today. The ZX2, it fits my racing needs and your driving needs.
Dick Rule Ford, where quality and value are not the exception, they're the rule.
When I had a problem, my dad always told me, son, life isn't always easy. And he was right. If you're a homeowner, one late payment in your home equity loan could be denied. But hey, just like Dad, First Plus understands that life isn't always easy. That's why we introduced the First Plus Freedom Loan. If you're having trouble refinancing your mortgage or getting a home equity loan, call First Plus. There's no application fees and you'll get an answer before you hang up. The new First Plus Freedom Loan. Call 1-800-510-PLUS.
I'm a hard-working man. I got it all on the line for a piece of the promised land.
Squadron works as hard at killing weeds as you do at everything else. Get early season and proven residual control in your beans with Squadron.
Can't wait to get up in the morning and do it all over again. I'm a hard-working man.
The press praised it. Luxury car companies feared it.